We all did it together. And how did they look at me as a teacher?
You feel comfortable.
Human.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you created a safe place.
And I created a safe place for learning
And a student-centered environment.
and a student-centered environment. Because who's doing the learning and the teaching?
Everybody.
Everybody. Do I take it off of Miss Willis?
Yes.
Yes. And I pushed it back onto them. And once they got used to that, because they're not used to that, once they got used to that, that classroom, people would come in and just watch my room, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. Give me some feedback, because I'm not a perfect teacher. You know, I'm okay. Let's break out that CPS reach evaluation thing so we can go through it so someone can help me, because I'm not great, and I want a proficient or better, right, on my evaluation. How did that look? If you were observing me, and I would get feedback from my colleagues. Invite them in. Okay, I had some hands up. Yes.
The other day, I was reading an article about growth mindset that was written by a teacher who was instructing a traditionally very high-performing classroom where
Right.
students never wanted to make mistakes, but they would always be afraid of being wrong. And so now they've shifted the mindset of students to, instead of saying, "Oh, I can finish first," or I got it all right. He asks them every day, "How many mistakes did you make today?"
Right.
He asks them, instead of students competing on being the first to finish, get the right answer, they're the
Right.
last to finish with mistakes.
Yes.
So it totally changed the culture of that
Mm.
classroom.
If they feel comfortable,
Yes.
and they can talk to their peers,
The
and they can talk to
competition was
you,
different.
and everybody's all right. Yeah.
My students are not IT, but they're also very afraid of making mistakes, and they teach foreign language and Spanish, and they're not afraid and they never Spanish. That's way too late. And something that I do doesn't happen in my classroom, but to give them a safe place to practice is that I give them homework where they have to call me on a Google Voice number to practice their Spanish, and their friends won't be listening if I make a mistake.
You hear what she's doing? She has them call on Google Voice so they can practice speaking Spanish.
And it saves it on your computer,
And it saves
so if you have a chance to meet with your students, which I don't that often, their progress is right there,
Right.
and you can play back.
Integrating technology that the students can use gives them the feeling of feeling successful and some mastery of two different things, the technology and the language. Go ahead, I love it.
I just wanted to say how liberating it is to hear you say, you know, there's something you want to try, but you didn't know how to do it. Because what I often do, I'll just stop at the part I know, like if it's something I really want to use. So it's real liberating to hear you say that. And I'm always looking for a way, because student-centered environment is a part of a distinguished rating. So
It is.
I like that.
It is. I know it's a complicated process, but if you really read those columns, we are all able to achieve that because we already have the tools and the knowledge that we need to achieve that. We already have it as teachers. We second guess ourselves. I'm here to tell you the truth. You are all distinguished. Okay? You're all distinguished. I'm just here to tell you that, regardless of what someone says. Now,
Be
Lack of
careful. Be
appreciation.
careful of that.
how can we get our kids better for that? What can we do? What can we do? Lack of appreciation for learning. What can we do? Let's come on, let's brainstorm.
I use my students as the teachers,
Okay.
especially when I have those students that will rarely say anything. When their hand shoots up,
Right.
I will knock desk over to get to them, because who knows when it'll go back up. And I have seen, especially because I taught intermediate math, and I have seen young boys who wouldn't say anything walk up to the board, which I was like, okay, you have to see, wait a minute. So he came up to the board in order to have a conversation with me about the problem. And that's when I knew I had him. Because he felt comfortable enough not only coming to the board, but having a conversation with me about how to solve it or how to find the answer, which he didn't have the answer to at first, but when he walked